Hello guys, I'm doing a video as requested on my Lightsworn deck profile. Let's just jump right in. So 3 JDs, of course, pretty standard. I've seen a couple people run 2. I don't know why you would do that. I think that's ludicrous. 3 works best. You're always gonna have Lightsworns in the grave if you play it right, and this card just wins. It's what you need. Moving on. Blaster is a staple if you're running the Dragon Ruler version, which I am, of course, which I think is the better one. So I run the Blaster, of course. He's the best out of the E-Drags, so run him, for sure. Double Diablos, he's a dragon, and he's fairly easy to summon. 2 has worked great. 3 will be overkill. 1 would be not enough. Sometimes I feel like bringing it down to 1 because I'll dead draw them, but for the most part 2 works. Title, because he's 2600 attack and he's a Dragon Ruler, of course. Redox, because he's got that 3000 defense to protect you. Used to be a Tempest, but Redox works better. And I do not run a Tempest just because 4 E-Drags is kind of overkill. I don't really think you need it. Too little stuff to banish for it. 3 is just the magic number. It works well. 1 Garoth. I used to not run him for the longest time. Honestly, the reason that I run him is because he has Lightsworn in his name. Let's be honest. He's a Lightsworn monster, and his effect's not awful. It's okay. You get to draw a card every once in a while. So, he does what he does. He makes summoning JD easier. Jane, basically the same reason. He can run over some stuff, so, I mean, pokes for some damage, and he has Lightsworn in his name. Raiden, however, triple Raiden, for sure, can't go wrong. He mills like 4 cards in 1 turn. It's pretty insane. And he's a tuner. So if they fiendish him, break through him, he's not useless, you just synchro with him. Fantastic. 1700 attack, and he can get stronger. That's pretty amazing. He's possibly the best Lightsworn monster, maybe Lumina. But yeah, that's ridiculous. That's really great. Gotta run him at 3 for sure. Double Lila. Of course, the name is part of things, but you're gonna get back row played against you when you're running Lightsworns, and especially if you're running it in a tournament and they're gonna side like Light Imprisoning, or, well, not Light Imprisoning because then you won't be able to do anything, but they'll side, cards that hurt you, obviously, macros maybe, some stuff like that, and Lila's just such an out to back row. It works, it really does. 1700 attack's pretty good too, and it mills 3, which is usually what I use her for. So that's solid. I like that. Aaron, 1600 attack. Some people don't run Aaron. I like Aaron. Gets you out of a tight spot. They summon a monster in defense and they think they're safe, but you just play your Aaron and get rid of that. It just shuffles it back either, so it doesn't even get flipped up or anything like that. If you're versing Shaddolls, it's great. Things like that. So it works. Triple Wyvern. This is pretty much a staple, of course. Gets your JDs faster, gets you something to banish with your E-Drags. It works fantastic. Run 3 of them. It just works great. Okay. Felice, Lightsworn Archer. Basically, pop anything when you mill her. You can pop any monster. It's pretty amazing. Mill 3, of course. Great card. I wouldn't run any more than 1. Maybe 2, but probably just 1, because it can be a dead drawn hand, so I suggest just running 1. Great card though. It's another card that if you mill it, you don't lose anything, you just gain more things, so that's always nice in Lightsworns. And Double Honest, of course, because now we can run 2, and Honest is amazing. Funny story, I got Epiquiloff Killer played on me, and I just Honested my way through it. That was pretty cool. Triple Lumina. Lumina's pretty solid. You have any dead draw or you have any cards in your hand that you want to get rid of, you can just do that. If you have enough cards in your hand, you can just Lumina for Lumina for Lumina, and then top it off for Raiden, or just Lumina for Raiden, Synchro for 7. So many plays can be done with Lumina. And you can get rid of Necrogardenas that you might draw, Wyverns, Felice, anything that you don't want in your hand, for any monster, any Lightsworn monster, which is pretty ridiculous. Really great card. Love it. Probably my favorite, maybe Raiden. Both amazing cards. Double Curry Bandit. Yeah, double. Don't run many spells or traps, just a few. And, of course, sending cards to your grave is pretty solid. The only thing I don't like about Curry Bandit is that it takes till the end phase to get its effect off, and most of the time, he doesn't live that long, to be honest, or he gets stopped. Anything, really, that can stop him. Or sometimes you just need the normal summon in this deck. You need to normal summon Lila, or Lumina, or Raiden, and you just don't want to waste it on a Curry Bandit. That's why I keep it at 2 instead of 3. But 2's so good, because then you get Solar Recharge, or Charge of Light Brigade, and things happen. Double Minerva. Extra milling power, extra tuning power, and she's a Lightsworn card, of course, so that's good. Double Necrogardener, just in case you do mill them, because you don't want to mill cards that you can't use, so you mill the Necrogardenas, and hey, it's useful later on. Can save you. So, yeah, that's basically it. I hate drawing them though, but that's why you have Luminas. Triple Solar Recharge, pretty standard, draw more, mill more. Soul Charge, another pretty standard card. Just blow up, get your whole field set up. Foolish Burial, of course a staple. Usually end up sending Eclipse Wyvern, sometimes an E-Drag. Charge of Light Brigade. Most likely searching out Lumina. If it's early game, maybe Raiden. But yeah, get free search and you mill 3. That's pretty ridiculous. Love that card. Beckoning Light was interesting. I debated on not running this card. I debated on running 3 of these cards. 2. I ultimately decided on 1. Because it does kinda dead draw. But it also wins games. You don't want to run too many traps with Lightsworns, obviously, because you mill them and then they're useless. But Beckoning Light just works. You just Beckoning Light for an honest. It can save you. It really can. And it can get rid of your Wyverns, Necrogardenas, other dead stuff in hand, so why not? Phoenix Swing Blast is basically the same thing. It's a one-of card. It's just stop those things that might kill you. They summon something that you just can't get rid of. Well, you always have Phoenix Swing Blast. Just a just-in-case card, I guess. I run one of, and you get to discard 1 card, which is fine by me. Breakthrough Skill, just in case you do mill it, you still get to use it, which is cool. So that's why you run Breakthrough Skill. I might take this out, honestly, now that the format has changed. The deck's just a little outdated, but yeah, still good for now. Let's go to the extra deck. I've been trying to change up my extra deck, haven't gotten around to it. So we got Leo, because Raiden, and E-Drags and stuff. I gotta put a Star Eater in. Stardust, which is probably gonna be a Star Eater. Michael, of course, love this card, pay 1,000 to banish a card, that's pretty awesome. Black Rose, wins games, clears the field, banish it for an E-Drag, works fantastic. Dracosack is Dracosack, Big Eye is Big Eye, 101 is 101, Starly's Polydynamo is amazing, completely negate their effect, and just run them over. Of course, Exciton. Laval Chain, Abyss Dweller, which isn't so relevant anymore. Maybe take it off, I don't know, I still kinda like it. Gaga Cowboy, I'll probably put something in this place too. There's a couple cards that I've been meaning to put in here that I haven't gotten around to. Alucard is great. Leviair, of course, and Zenmaines. Zenmaines is also a card that I might consider taking out now. With a bunch of new cards arriving. There's a lot of choices to be made. Maybe some more rank 3s. Maybe some better rank 3s. Star Eater is gonna happen. Maybe a Goyo in there, because I have Minerva and other 3 stars. And then, don't pay much attention to the side. It's not the side that I use anymore, now that the format has changed, so we can just get rid of that. Some things I'll probably keep. Shadow Imprisoning, Spell Shattering Arrows, I'll probably put them back in. But this is what I'm running now for standard. Some things are probably going to change, but yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And make sure to see you next time.